Hey everyone, and welcome to the Motocar channel. Today, we're going to break down a really common, really useful English idiom. You know, if you want your English to sound more natural, learning phrases like this is absolutely key. So, the idiom we're jumping into today is a die hard. I guarantee you've heard this one before, maybe in movies or sports, or just in everyday conversations. By the end of this quick explainer, you'll know exactly what it means and, more importantly, how to use it yourself. So I've got to ask, have you ever heard this term before? Maybe someone was described as a die-hard fan of a band or a soccer team. Sounds familiar, right? Well, let's figure out precisely what that means. Okay, first things first. What on earth does a die-hard actually mean? At its core, a die-hard is someone who is just incredibly stubborn or fiercely loyal. They stick with a belief or a team or a hobby, even when things have changed or it isn't popular anymore. You know, they're the person who just refuses to give up on something they love. So let's break that down into 4 key things. A diehard is often stubborn, sometimes even a little fanatical, but always very loyal. And because of that, they're pretty resistant to change. They really, stick to their guns. All right, enough with the theory. Let's put it into practice. Our first example is a total classic, the football fan. Come on, we all have that friend who just lives and breathes for their football team, right? They're there for them through all the wins and, more importantly, all the losses. They never, ever miss a match. That person is the perfect example of a diehard. And here you can see how it works side by side. In English, diehard just fits perfectly as an adjective, right before the noun, to describe that powerful sense of loyalty. He is a diehard football fan who never misses a single match. Simple, right? But hey, this isn't just for sports. Let's look at another super common example, but this time it's all about music and, changing tastes. This is another great one. New music comes out every single day, but some people are just completely and totally dedicated to the music they grew up with. They are die-hard fans of the classics, showing that loyalty we've been talking about. And notice how the English phrase remain die-hard fans really emphasizes that ongoing loyalty. They are resisting the change in trends, which is just a perfect way to use this idiom. All right, so you've seen the definition, you've seen a couple of examples. Now it's time to start thinking about how you can use this. So if you remember just one thing from all this, let it be this. A diehard is simply someone who is extremely loyal or even fanatical about something. That's it, it's that simple. And that brings us to the final question, and this one is for you. Think about it for a second. Your passions. Is there a movie series, a book, a musician, maybe even a type of food that you will love forever, no matter what? So, what are you a diehard fan of? And that is our deep dive into the idiom a diehard. I hope you feel like you can go out and use it with confidence now. Thanks so much for watching this explainer, and we will see you for the next one.
Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully useful. Don't forget to like and subscribe.